Keith went to confront Ice Lord to protect his fire bros / sis that are not his real siblings. And then so he ran off, and Devin was trying to collect people to go looking for Keith, but Chaos and Freya wanted nothing to do with that. And Jack decided to go, but he did it more for Devin than for Keith, because Keith seems to be acting unruly and forgot Jack in a bottle. Or Jack. Mm-hmm. And then, so Keith kind of was trying to get the siblings away from Ice Lord, blah, blah, blah. Ice Lord was fighting Scorched Earth, the parents of the fire siblings.
Right. They have parents. They're not disciplining them. Right.
Hey, he's a single dad. What's he supposed to do?
And so the children are worried about their father, so Keith decided to try to actually confront Ice Lord. And so he's able to distract him, but then kind of got caught in ice, but then he went, "I'ma activate my moment of truth, bah!"
All right,
and then he basically pretty much set himself on fire. And was able to hold off Ice Lord enough that everyone was able to get away. And they were brought to Umbra's hospital, or nurse's office, where they were recovering.
Was all hell.
Yeah. And so, Mommy and Daddy, Umbra / Mrs. Heartfelt were fighting with each other about whether they should discipline the children or think they were good for going to do that recklessly.
Yeah, well, were they heroes in this situation or were they not?
And it was decided that the fire siblings, would attend the school with us.
Okay.
So Jack moved out from Keith's room because he's a little peeved at Keith being irresponsible. And so
Phoenix,
the boy,
yeah,
the boy moved in with Keith, and the girl has her own room because there were even number of girls beforehand. And as a mini side adventure, which wasn't really adventure, Heos and Freya basically trained, and Lisa convinced Heos to go on an unknown date.
What? Date to Lisa, all you can eat buffet to Heos.
Nice.
Hence what the last roll was the full hit. Basically see how much he could eat.
Right.
You ate plenty.
Yep.
Alright, today is the morning, and Keith, are you here? Probably still grabbing food, or maybe he's muted. Alright, no problem. Let's see. Alright, everybody who's staying at the dorm rooms, which is Heos, yep. Lily, Freya. Right, Lily and Freya. How did the evening, night / morning go? Since you had a bit of a falling out, but you're still sharing a room, technically. How did that go?
Yeah.
Well, Heos has his own room, so...
Yeah, specifically Lily and Freya, since yesterday, so to say, in-game, in our universe, they had a bit of a falling out with Lily supporting Keith when Freya was against him.
Indeed.
Well, we did like not make up, but at least come to terms a bit, because we fought before, and then the facility episode happened.
Right. Okay.
So Freya was willing to go with Lily to keep her safe, but she's pretty much kind of been a little quiet. She hasn't, a little even more than usual, kind of trying to just keep to herself, practice her mark.
Yeah, her tagging. Yeah, her tag. Okay. Very well. The morning comes and the two new classmates introduce themselves to those who haven't met them before. Phoenix, actual name is actually Phoenix, and Flickering Flame's name is Nora.
Are we in class or are they going door to door?
Well, they're at breakfast table right now.
Breakfast. Must be.
Freya glares at them and refuses to eat at the table with them.
Oh.
Okay, sure. Anybody want to convince Freya that, hey, it's not that bad, maybe you'll be fast friends?
I guess he's just gonna ask, why are you two here?
We're now classmates.
What?
What?
Yeah, turns out, you know, your head teacher has got a big heart. So we getting some hero training. Keeps us, I think she wants to keep us off the street, which is nice.
Okay.
Since, you know, superheroes coming after our parents, we're kind of needing, you know, we're being victimized. And Flickering Flame, aka Nora, says, oh yeah, and Keith was super hot with us, so he's basically, you know, part of the family.
He just turns to Keith and just shakes his head.
See,
He looks disappointed.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess many people here
as
don't know about family.
disappointed as one can be with when you look like a dragon.
Lobo says, me and Freya are family. We're brother and sister. And Flickering Flame says, I hardly noticed. Is Freya still in the room or did she just leave?
She probably left to go eat her food outside.
Alright, good.
Too many fire people in the room.
That's also a good point.
Fair point.
Let's see, we have Phoenix, Flickering, and Keith, and then we have Chaos. That uses fire sometimes.
Okay, Phoenix Punch actually sits down next to you, Lily, and sort of slides himself between Keith and you and says, hey, who's that sexy mama?
Not the mother, if that's what you're implying. But I flattered, I guess?
Waki squeezes himself to the side, kicking you and Keith. And the two of them, I don't know, Hayas, how much do you move? As there's now two...
He does not budge an inch.
Okay, Waki squeezes himself and says, actually, she is... She's already... Get out of here. She's got a boyfriend. Oh, and that's supposed to be you, huh?
He just looks over at the two and just glares like, you're in the way.
They are in the way of your food. But they're way too focused on Lily.
Chaos is gonna whack him over the back of the head with his tail.
Their heads bang on the front of the table and they both have this red mark on the front of their heads.
And then when he has their attention, he tells them again, move.
They move over to the other side of you, Lily, and try and wrangle themselves to say, so no, I'm sitting next to her. Yeah, right. You wouldn't dare. You wouldn't. I'm sitting next to her.
What is going on?
They both just want to sit beside a beautiful lady.
Just to mess with them, Hayes is gonna extend one of the wings and basically just screen her off from them. Like, they're annoying, aren't they?
Yes.
You can sit next to me. I'm the most awesome hero in class. They both look at Chicken McQuaddle's terrifying rotating eyes. They're like, no, not the same. I wonder, is Keith back?
Yes.
Alright, you're back. How are you feeling today? Which is asking your character.
He's tired.
Yeah.
Worn out. Sore in every part of his body.
Right, yeah, you exhausted yourself quite a bit. Night's sleep wasn't quite enough, and today is a lesson with Mr. Sunshine, you all remember?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't let me fall asleep, please. As he said, like he's praying, I don't talk to you much, but don't let me fall asleep, please.
We're gonna jump over to the school day classroom. Freya, would Lobo let Phoenix Punch sit, trade chairs with him if he asks nicely enough?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alright, Phoenix Punch is now sitting next to you, Lily.
It's funny, I never thought he would be one who would be willingly sit up in the front row.
Well...
Because Lele
He's not
is
there
there.
to listen to the class.
He's just there for Lele.
Lily is confused.
Flickering Flame would actually try to rub Lobo behind the ears. He appears very pettable. Does he let her?
Lobo is unaware of Phoenix's powers / the situation with the car. So yeah, he definitely. He's a new student. Hooray!
Nice. Alright, anything any of you want to do before class? How are you prepared? What was the subject matter again?
Well, if Mr. Sunshine is doing it.
Blade people!
Indeed, Freya actually paid attention in class. And she remembers. What a good student.
Well, didn't he tell that to just Freya and Chaos when they were at the hospital?
Actually, that's true. Let's see, what do you guys think? Where should Mr. Sunshine enter the classroom? And how?
He shouldn't. Is that an option?
Yes, that is an option. Looks like he's running late. Again.
Obviously, last time was the window. This time it's the door. Gotta avert our expectations.
True.
He just walks in normally. Hi, guys.
Who does?
Mr. Sunshine.
Yeah.
Jack is probably most likely just switching notes with Devon and Lisa because it just makes life so much easier. I'm completely ignoring it if he actually manages to come there sometime because Jack has, Mr. Sunshine aren't really that big buddies,
Alright, what notes are you exchanging with Lisa here?
Jack is probably just asking how did her date go.
Oh, how does she react to that?
She'd probably insist that it wasn't a date, it was just hanging out. But obviously it's a lie.
Jennifer turns around and she says, "Ooh, a date with whom?"
Oh, so you heard me. There was no date! I don't know what you're talking about.
Chico McWaddle would lean over to Hayes and say, "I wonder who she would ask out. She's the shyest person here. I can't relate. I would ask anyone here out for a date." Devin looks around and says, "Yeah, you have no shame."
No, she doesn't.
Well, not sure if that counts as a date, but didn't you try and join us yesterday?
Cool.
"Hey Freya, did Lisa go on a date with you?" Chico McWaddle yells across the classroom, only making the situation worse. Now everybody's looking.
No, but she gave me some really good food.
That counts as a date to me. Hey everybody, Lisa and Freya sitting in a tree. Eating.
Terrible.
Lisa actually just looks completely and utterly mortified before looking at Chicken McQuaddle for giving her this really, really evil eye and snapping her hand, just like snapping her fingers once, and the whole space where she's sitting just explodes. It's like, don't fucking cross me again. The message is very, very clear indeed.
Alright. Alright, it works. Fair enough.
Alright then.
Chico McQuaddle's eyebrows are slightly scorched. Devin put up an ice wall and Hayos is fine. Jack,
Well,
how are
Hayos
you
is
doing
always
though?
fine. Come on. You sit like 2 spaces away from me. And, Devin is there. What does Jack care? It's not like have any effect on him.
Enough. With that huge explosion, the door swings open and Mr. Sunshine steps in, striking a heroic pose.
And
Do
being
not
completely
fear,
ignored
the
by
sunshine
everyone.
is here. Hello, what's going on? Nobody's paying attention to him for that moment because of the explosion. In fact, some people actually covered under the table. Alright everybody, you can come out, there's no danger anymore.
And just Keith laying down on his desk like he's sleeping.
The explosion didn't actually wake you up.
No. Keith, you would feel a slight prodding on your side. It's Holly. She's prodding you awake.
Poke.
Yes.
He leans back, yawns. Oh. Holly, when did you get in my bedroom?
What? She blushes. What?
No, Skip looks around. Oh. Never mind. I didn't say a thing. Totally not a thing.
Mr. Sunshine says, today's lesson we're gonna talk about one of the oldest organizations that has rivaled the heroes. The Court of Blades. Now you may
That
think...
sounds nice.
Yes, indeed. It's actually not that nice. But if you think back all the way, heroes were usually, at the beginning, not fighting real villains. Not villains with superpowers, anyway. The first villain, as we a long time ago discussed, was one hero that turned villain in the first place. However, she was not alone at the time. She established herself as the queen of the underworld. And every queen needs a court, and that court was filled up with all sorts of people who are willing to do evil deeds. Keith, at this point you are slightly falling asleep again. The last thing that is in your mind is Mr. Sunshine saying, nowadays, this Court of Blades is still at large. Mostly because there's so many of them. And they never had an organization such as the Hero Association. They're just scattered small groups, unified by one creed. All for one and one for all. You know, the old musketeer reading. They say, or rumor has it, that anyone who carries and shows a blade in public is associated as one of them, and will not be harmed by them. In fact, they offer hospitality to all those who follow their creed. Back in the day, when war broke out, that was a big umbrella of protection for those who were into shady, villainous business. But they also did more. They gathered unknown artifacts like archaeologists. And most of the things we have today in our Hero Association vault is based on findings of them. Keith. Yeah, Keith. At this point, you're drifting off into the realm of dreams. And you find yourself in your dream being pulled back to that time. It must have been amazing. Heroes fighting against the first villain. A real super villain, nonetheless. And there you were, in the middle of the jungle. As Mr. Sunshine tells you about one of the most dangerous troublemakers. They called him the Jungle Knife.
The jungle.
Yes, indeed. He was one of the big game hunters of the Court of Blades. He tried to take down the most deadly prey. And that were heroes. Mr. Sunshine describes him as a man who often went shirtless. Kind of like Phoenix Punch there. He had a big knife that by now must be all corroded and unuseful, but back then it was sharper than anything.
Right, we're doomed. We can defeat that guy.
Indeed, Chaos. There we go again. Keith, indeed, Keith. You probably couldn't defeat him alone. But you weren't alone. You have your whole team there with you in your dream. Everybody, you're in there. Play yourself in the dream.
Dream? This
Yes.
must be a nightmare.
You're all there in the jungle. Heroes of the olden days. But you still have your normal powers. And you hear in your dream flickering flames speak up. Yeah, and back then, the jungle was on fire. And Mr. Sunshine says, well, it actually wasn't, but since this is a dream sequence, it totally was on fire.
What? Chaos is confused.
Yeah, Chaos, you're confused, and you hear your ethereal voice from somewhere else saying, yeah, this only would be weirder if he was hunting some sort of big bug-like aliens. And lo and behold, up from the trees, oh, I misplaced them, big bug-like aliens with huge sword arms. You hear, you hear Jennifer
I can't do
yell.
that idea anymore.
And Lisa says, yeah, and you know what? Jungle Knife was so muscular that he could move like gravity meant nothing to him. Actually, that wasn't Lisa, that was Rosa, because she's gravity-based. I had my note wrong. And the jungle knife spots you and he says, "Ah, come on, heroes! I'm here! Hit me!"
Oh my god, why?
He leaps at you. Everybody, get out of the way or get hit.
Indeed.
Okay, I'll get
Jumps
out of
out
the way then, I suppose.
Out of the way.
Well, Jack has easy time because he can just fly. So it's like, sure.
You will make perfect bait for the big bugs. You're nasty.
Why? Why?
As this is Keith's dream, Dream Freya is cowering from the flames behind Keith, going, "Keith, you have to do this! I can't do this! You're so much better than me!"
Keep in mind, you have full control of what your character does in the dream, so by all means. Keith, are you gonna let Freya down now that she's... Actually, Freya, roll me to... What is that? I need to get more room. There is a move that you can do to prod someone into action.
Ooh, provoke my rival.
Yes, provoke your... Yeah, you're provoking your rival, I think. Roll for it. Bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. Thank you.
You know, it never gets old when you sneeze.
Okay, so Keith, if you do it, you get a team to the pool, and if you don't do it, you suffer a condition.
Well,
actually, that's your team pool. Just starting out.
Remember, I had one.
Let's make it 4 then.
Believe it. Totally gonna do it.
All right, how are you gonna confront the jungle knife?
That name. Well,
who came up with that name?
Man.
Terrible, terrible people.
You know, Keith stands strong to throw a hero pose as he then turns into flames and the flames charge towards the jungle knife.
Yo, the fire's moving! Get down! Go roll to directly engage.
Right, directly engage.
Oh dear!
Oh
what
dear.
the hell? That's the lowest roll I've ever seen you roll in recent memory.
No, I did roll a 0.
Okay, so
don't forget the minus that you once got.
Okay, alright.
That was impressive.
He's not being put on fire, he's just walking on fire. Dun, 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 towards Freya. Dun, 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 dun.
You're a terrible person, Atom.
You actually feel a bit insecure now. He doesn't seem to mind being on fire, just like the rest of the world around him. Freya, looks like your rifle isn't gonna help you.
Keith, you're so useless! Hey, save me!
Yeah, totally right.
Alright, Chaos, wait. Before you can do that, Lily, you actually get snatched by one of those bugs at the same time. Now Chaos has to choose, going for Freya or going for Lily.
Oh, that's gonna be a hard one.
Yes, it is.
Then again, do you
Yes, the rest of us can't help him.
It's for Chaos to have a tough
don't she have her
decision.
Kirby craft with her?
Sure, if she wants to have a Kirby craft in the dream, it should totally be there. Jack,
Obviously.
you can of course suggest... Well, this is just for Chaos to have him have a moment here, and then Jack, you get your spotlight.
Well, let's see if Hale succeeds in dealing with jungle life. What to do, though? Why I not just try and fly into him and just pin him to the ground or something?
Okay, that will leave Lily exposed, and Jack will have to help her. If he fails, Lily is gonna get snatched in half by giant mandibles.
Great.
So, danger?
No, you roll defend if you... You know what, yeah, if you want to engage Jungle Knife, that's danger. If you want to defend Lily, that would save you. Okay.
He's going for Jungle Knife.
You are a big one! Nice! Choose one from the list.
Resist their blows?
Alright, how do you actually directly engage him? What is it you do? He's on fire already, so that wouldn't... burning him is not going to do much more.
You can just fly straight into him and tackle him.
Okay, yeah.
Like half... I don't know exactly how much he weighs, but like... Imagine like a good 200 kilos plus of winged thing that just slams into you.
Okay. Yeah, indeed. So he tries to stab you with his knife, and he can't get through your hide. He says, "You are tough, real tough one."
Why?
I'll make boots out of you. Meanwhile, Jack, Chaos dashes off towards Jungle Knife, but Lily is getting snapped by these giant bugs that come out of nowhere, from everywhere.
Well, the easiest way probably would just scooch down and get her up.
Well,
They can't attack her if she's in the air.
Yeah, she's been held by a mandible. How are you gonna get her out of the mandibles?
I am doing
Help
it now.
me!
You know, cutting them off is very simple to me.
Alright, roll Savior. See if it's that simple.
Let's see if it is.
They let out the Tyrannosaurus Rex scream. Alright. On 7 and 9 it costs you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. You can also choose one of the 3 from the list.
Isn't that only when you...
She has hit.
Oh, right.
It is a hit.
Just... where is it? Defend. Add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect or clear a condition. I don't have any conditions. I already have added a team to the pool, so I'm going to take influence, obviously, over Lily. I believe.
Yeah.
Is it Lily I'm saving?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I already have influence over her.
So you immediately shift her
Right.
labels. Choose how you shift her labels.
I want her to be a bit more dangerous, so danger down, danger up, and definitely mundane down. Like, seriously, like, don't be so useless, man.
So my Monday is at -2, my dangerous at 1. Yay, my stats are a mess!
Sorry.
Well, they were already a mess, you didn't really make it much worse.
Much worse. Much.
You didn't do it much, and didn't change it much, actually. It was already
you
really
cut
bad.
Lily free from a pincer, and it moves its cut off limb, and then it jiggles it, and you can already see it regrowing.
Well, that's fucking great.
At the same time, you hear Mr. Sunshine narrate, while Jungle Knife's blade may not have pierced the toughest of hides, it had one characteristic with it. It was poisoned. Chaos, shift your danger down and your mundane up. Of course, you can
try and resist.
Yeah, you can try and reject, aka resist the poison.
Nope.
No. You also take a condition as you realize your strength
down
and mundane up. Yeah. And you realize that your strength is, draining out of you fast, even though it was but a tiny scratch to your hide. So, mark me afraid.
Okay.
Alright, Lily, you're free. You haven't gone
Yay!
yet, so give yourself some spotlight.
Well, I'm free. I wouldn't really have access to my alien tech now, would I?
Actually, I got a phone call. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. Be right back.
Okay.
You can think.
Okay. Yes. How am I supposed to deal with this?
I'm gonna go and make tea in the meanwhile. Right back.
Oh yeah, I have the worst idea. So bad it's good. Probably.
And suddenly it became really quiet.
Yes.
This ain't gonna end well.
Nope.
No, I'm watching a GIF.
Well, this
Oh.
is not going to end well either.
That train just ran straight through a truck.
As you do.
I wonder though, since then again, if a knife tries to go through scales and isn't able to scratch them, how can one still be poisoned from that?
Alright,
Well,
I'm back.
some poison doesn't need to enter your bloodstream.
But I mean, the scales don't really have like.
It's scratching it. Come on, give me something. You had your chance to resist it.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, you had trying to
I
resist.
did resist his blows.
Yeah, but not the influence.
I gotta make a move to get your life interesting, otherwise nothing will happen. Alright, have you any plans on how to defeat this situation?
I'm going to scream like a damsel in distress and try to use my stunning beauty to make it not hurt me.
Okay, sure. That works. It's a dream
Best, worst
sequence.
idea ever.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, Lily's totally in a skimpy outfit, by the way.
Obviously.
And so is Freya.
What? They
And
have
you
a
also
say
dog
over
collar.
that. They have a say over that.
Consider dream seekers, I agree with this.
Okay, if you agree with this, totally.
Oh, could have been fun.
This is a terrible idea.
Yeah, roll for it, Lily. Go for it.
Legion powers? Because it's an ability.
Yeah, because these are not necessarily human beings, so I don't know how they're reacting to your stunning beauty. You might just be the best looking snack they've seen all day.
Yeah, I'm hopeless. I'm -2. Oh well. It's still calculated that, I think. No? Oh yeah, it's freak +2, hopeless -2, so yeah, it's just pure dice.
Partial hit. Alright. They They sort of look at you, twist their giant lobster-like heads, and it's gonna be temporary. They're kind of confused at what you're doing, but they're quite entranced at you at the moment.
Excellent. Or
Fine.
something.
You guys go at it. Who's got an idea?
Keith does. As he's looking at the jungle knife and all of the flames, you know, as he points, did you really think that my power was creating and controlling things? You are deadly wrong. As he's going to generate some burn. Hopefully it won't go totally bad.
You need to chill out.
Oh, for
returned, by the
fuck's sake!
Oh no! No!
How many
No!
conditions is that? Let me double check here.
No!
A lot.
Conditions.
Too many!
Way too many. Well, now I'm only one away from going down.
But you do have to burn.
I do have entirely 2 burn, yes. Which is enough. As he stands there going into a flaming form, he is the fire. But then the fire becomes ice blue. And all the flames around as he tries to change them into ice blue. And for some reason they don't burn, but they freeze instead.
I didn't mean literal. Oh, I don't wear a shirt. It's cold.
Well, he didn't take so much to fire, then how about ice?
Yeah.
See?
I mean, you were using elemental control here, or something. What is it actually that you're using there?
Well, his.
I mean, it's kind of like you're shifting reality, so maybe Reality Storm works fine.
Then he's using Reality Storm. Yes. Yeah, he is shifting reality.
Because you're making fire freeze.
Exactly.
Roll freak or danger, whatever is higher. Okay.
-2.
You freeze him into an icicle, but that still leaves the big bugs about. Who's gonna deal with them? You hear Mr. Sunshine narrate the scene. We didn't know where these creatures came from. Later we found out they were one of the first creations of Dr. Balalaika.
Oh crap.
You hear Waki's voice, but wasn't that like 70 years ago? Shouldn't she be super old then? Mr. Sunshine answers, I'm afraid she is. I'm afraid she is.
She changed her appearances, I think. Because she didn't look old when I saw her.
Alright, the bugs are gonna jump at you, Freya. Trying to claw and snatch at you.
No, Jack, save me!
Oh god.
Oh god.
I guess I will save her then. Again.
Alright, that was Lily before.
Yeah.
Who is it this time?
It's
Freya.
This is Dream Freya. Keith thinks she's a whiny little bitch.
Alright, I guess.
Well, it's actually not
I guess
part of
in
the-
Keith's I guess in Keith's mind, Jack is some kind of great savior, so I guess I'll save you.
Oh no, you can totally be your own hero here. I'm just saying.
No.
Playing along,
he
of course,
saved-
is fine, yeah.
No.
Don't worry, I'm about to
play
pull out
along.
machine guns.
Yeah, saving her, definitely. He swoops down like this magnificent wind savior.
I imagine
You
a
know?
scene from Tarzan right now.
Yes.
Something like that, but without the swinging and slinging. However, because I just keep them safe and choose one. Ta-da! So, I guess I'll take influence again because I don't have conditions.
Alright.
Good for you! I'm trying to get rid of mine.
So what, it's Freya, yeah?
Yes, Freya. Has
Yeah.
Jack influence over you?
No, I don't.
No,
Not
I mean,
before
this is
this.
technically a dream, though.
Let's work with it, come on.
Now I just need Chaos, and then I have influence over everyone in the party.
Everyone.
Which would actually make it really, really good.
Alright,
It was.
as Jack swoops Freya away, Lily, you've got a clear shot, and I heard something about machine guns?
Yes.
How big are the machine guns? And where do you
big? How
have
big?
them? How do you have machine guns and where and what?
Well, it's probably just Larcroft dual pistols, honestly, but hey.
Sure, they fire like machine guns.
Yes.
Unlimited magazine size.
Yes. And I'm going to massively just unload on these creatures.
Alright, sounds like you're directly engaging them to me.
Yes, what could possibly go wrong? Granted, I'm angry, not afraid, so that's... yeah. That's better.
Now, if
Directly
only those
engaged.
machine guns were hurting someone else, you could get rid of the angry trait.
Does myself count?
No, someone else aboard. You just
Keith does.
remember the Rambo films? You're just firing. We just cut to the bugs getting ripped to shreds by a machine gun, and back to you. Back to the bugs, and you just spin around wilding the jungle.
Yep.
Who wants
Well.
to get hurt by Lily for dramatic effect and her clearing a condition of angry?
Freya.
Aww.
Keith wants her to get hurt, so.
Well, her or his?
All
But
right.
Chaos can't be hurt.
Freya volunteers, so she gets shot in the arm, one of those grazing shots. And Lily, you realize what you've done.
No! My friends.
Whoops.
I'm trying to run over to her to save her. Or, well, to save her. She's already wounded.
Yeah, what can you do once you run over there?
Try to bandage her wounds.
With what?
Leaves or something.
Lily, it's too late for me. Please, just go and make out with Keith instead.
Oh, God.
Keith, as you hear this, your armrest that you were sleeping on kind of gets pushed by something. You think you hear Chico Mecoadle and Devin snicker, and that moment your head slams onto the table and you wake up.
Mhm.
What are the first words that come out of your mouth?
Sounds like a good idea, Lily.
Lily, you were listening to hearing how the nature suffered when the superheroes were busy with the supervillain. So all the other small fries took it upon themselves to destroy nature for their own gains. But suddenly Keith says that sounds like a good idea, Lily?
What?
What
What is a good idea?
Huh?
Apparently destroying nature?
Never mind me. I'm just, as he lowering down, slowly crawling under his desk. Don't mind me at all.
Oh, really? What was that about? I'm curious.
I would assume almost half the class would be laughing at him by now.
Sure, everybody who thinks they would be laughing. Spectrum
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
laugh,
probably
she
just
just looks at you
confused.
blank.
Freya's glaring.
It was such a good dream.
Yeah,
Maybe some part.
you might want to stay awake for that next part. Keith, says Mr.
Yes.
Sunshine. Yeah, because next we're going to talk about a real nasty person, a terrorist who broke people out of prison, planted bombs, and threatened corporations. Basically bring down the entire financial sector while he was at it.
Terrible person.
Is that bad?
Why would anyone want to do that?
Is that bad?
Yeah, Lily, in your head, you're imagining the whole scene, and we cut to a Lily dream sequence. By all means, take revenge upon Keith. And you're currently in a zero team, trying to prevent a bomb from being exploded. You'll have to defuse it. However,
My dream is on Earth now. Oh no.
However, in your way stands Buster, known for his huge sword and his terrorist buddies.
Oh.
This makes me curious. What? How is Dream Chaos in this version?
I don't know.
Well, it's your dream, you figure it out.
Yeah, you give them ideas.
Why do I need to do everything?
Because it's your dream.
Or your imagination, your running wild imagination. You're not actually, asleep dreaming. You're more like imagining how it was like on Earth. When people were blowing stuff up instead of building things.
Great!
Yeah, sure. Make it as alien as possible. Why not?
Oh, great.
So they go bad.
Maybe.
You hear Maximilian in the background say, "Yeah, the heroes totally need to defuse that bomb, and fast."
Back in the day, I think she has seen bikes, like low-tech versions of bikes. So she just likes people riding on motorcycles.
All right, the 5 of you are riding in, each on your own motorcycle.
Yes.
Cool.
Or you could ride up on the back of someone's motorcycle with them. That's fair enough. In fact, you know what? Want to be a bit creative? Chaos. In this version, you're a dragon-themed motorcycle that Lily is riding on. But your intelligence,
Yes.
like Kid from Knight Rider.
Yes.
So that's how.
Well, this is not how I expected to be ridden.
Well, great. Actually, yeah, Lily is literally riding a dragon.
Excellent. And Lily will swoop in to try and deal with the terrorists, while giving her team a chance to defuse the bomb. Or something.
Yeah, you hear in the background Lisa say, you know what? Whenever their blades hit something, it exploded. They're terrorists, right? They want to blow stuff up, so their swords cause explosions. And Holly says, yeah, and every time there's an explosion, there's a blinding light.
Right then!
Right. Lily, as you zoom onto the scene with on Chaos, Buster jumps down at you, slamming its huge Buster sword down at you. He's about to strike Chaos and you apart. Both of you roll to take a powerful blow.
Oh. Oh. No!
The fight is fine.
Lily, choose one from the list, and Chaos, you'll have to probably get her, save her somehow.
To safety.
Yeah,
You lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way.
Alright, how do you lose your control of... Okay. You're actually gonna overclock Chaos accidentally.
Yes.
So Chaos, you're gonna go full limit break here.
Oh god.
Not
Well,
sure how I feel about any of this.
oh, this is gonna be weird. I mean, okay. Well, probably he's just gonna run them all over then with Chaos, and since he has his features, he's probably have a pair of wings and just slap them with a fly. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so you basically bunny hop with a bike. That's cool. Keith, Freya, and Jack, you've been chased by more terrorists also on bikes, because this is a cool bike chase scene now. You've got to get to the bomb on time. And they're gonna drive closer to hit you with their swords.
Remember, I'm immaterial. Doesn't matter.
How can you ride a bike if you're immaterial? Riddle me
No,
this.
it's more of a case like if someone hits me, it's like, aha, wind.
Alright, your bike gets hit, it spins out of control and explodes in a fiery ball of doom.
I can fly. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you fly onto the back of Freya's bike. However, now there's coming someone else swinging a bike at you. Freya, you're gonna need to do something here. You're gonna get surrounded.
She's going to. They're coming at them from the side. She's gonna lean in and then kick them with her foot.
Okay, directly engage, sure.
Excellent.
Alright, choose one from the list.
She kind of kicked them, so they were leaning into for a strike, and she kicked them and has kind of pushed them back, so resisting their blows as they're trying to get to the bomb.
Alright, yeah. Good, they're trying to keep you from the bomb, which is gonna blow up a huge chunk of the Hero Association headquarters. Let's see. Oh yeah, Holly says in the background, it's actually middle of the night right now, so the explosions really stand out. Keith, you look ahead and you see in front of you a traffic jam forming. How are you going to get through there with your bikes? Lily and Heos are not going to have a problem since their bikes can fly. Or Heos' bike can fly, yeah.
Well, Keith is going to create a fiery tunnel that does not burn over the traffic jam and onwards.
Ah, like a
Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, it's like it's actually like Rainbow Road.
Just only fire. And drives over that.
Okay, nice. Nice. You see Buster actually coming after you over the fiery bridge. He's getting close enough to get a snap off at your bike. Roll me to take a powerful... Actually, no, you're already full on conditions. Yeah, roll me to take a powerful blow.
Why? And
Because why not?
I had 3 condition. I did hurt someone.
Nice, okay, yeah.
Who did you hurt?
Jungle Blade.
Right, you froze him, sure. I count that.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, what are you gonna choose?
Oh god, he's going to lose control of his power in a terrible way. You know, that flaming bridge over the traffic jam? Yeah, it turns into a fiery ball burning all of the everything around him. Also the traffic jam.
Okay, and we hear Mr. Sunshine narrate, with all the chaos going on all around the world, the heroes were hard pressed to confront the supervillain. That's why it took us so long to take her down. if there's only 24 of us, we couldn't be everywhere. And so a lot of cities were left to their own devices, burning in the fires of terrorism. And Lily, you managed to get to the bomb on time. You're looking back over the burning cityscape and you wonder, does it even matter now to defuse the bomb?
Totally not my fault.
There's always the world is always worth saving. We'll defuse the bomb, hopefully.
Alright, that sounds like unleashing your powers, Or you probably have like some, you know what? Royo, you have this one where you can edit something like alien tech, right?
Alien tech.
Right. If only, use that.
Oh yes!
Wait a moment before you do that. Think about it. Okay, you will full hit. What would you want that thing to do instead of blowing up?
What I wanted to do? Well, explode. Not an explosion, but in confetti.
Okay, sure.
It's a confetti bomb.
The bomb explodes into huge confetti. The burning city is doused in confetti raining down upon everyone. Like a huge victory celebration for the bad guys.
Yes.
Ta-da!
I need to use belonging to well-to conditions.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Right, you think up and you're like, no, this was a terrible time. Lily, you know, the class is taking a quick 5-minute break. Right, so for everybody to get their attention back together, as everybody's always drifting off. And Mr. Sunshine has problem keeping people's imagination under control. I mean, a Chaos as a motorcycle, really?
Yep.
You're all having a bunch of conditions. Now would be a good test to see if you can get rid of them in some form.
Except for Jack.
Damn it!
I only have one.
I need to go after Jack more.
I need to hit something. I don't feel like hitting something. Why do I feel hopeless again?
I know something. Okay, Lily, you wake up. You notice someone has his arm around you. It's Phoenix Punch. Like it's the most normal thing in the world.
All right then. What are you doing?
What? I thought you needed some moral support. You feeling any supported?
Not really. I was pretty fine. This is unnecessary.
What?
Alright then,
What's happening
sure,
now?
he slides back over.
I wanted to give him a chance before I taste him.
What?
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 You mean tase?
Yes, taste him.
Oh,
Tased.
tased. Okay, yeah, we
You
thought
heard
you were gonna
tased.
eat him.
Oh,
No.
something. What are you doing, man?
Yeah. Although
I'm not Hayos.
tasing someone would feel really good right now, wouldn't it?
Yes. It would. I'm going to taste him anyway, why not?
He just gets zapped. Don't tase me, bro! Don't tase me! He falls from his chair.
Indeed. That felt good.
Keith, you're having a hard
Yes.
time staying awake. Anything you could do to freshen up in a 5-minute break between, the 2-hour classes?
Energy
Or,
drinks.
Yeah, sure. It could totally also involve, NPCs and all that. You can narrate your own scenes if you like. I'm not going to hold you back. Alright.
Did I clear angry with
Yeah.
chasing?
Yeah, you clear angry.
Yay! Now I just need to hug Keith and clear hopeless.
Keith is going to buy some energy drinks. A lot of them.
Yeah, there's a vending
I'm
machine
unhealthy
nearby the
enough of them.
school. Sure. Keith, you come back with like an arm full of energy drinks. Are you gonna drink those all by yourself? Devin is asking. I don't think that's healthy. Hey, yeah, mind sharing with us? Chico McQuile says from mine, I can always go for some energy!
Sure. I see. Pass out.
Yeah, anybody who wants to drink an energy can get a clear condition.
Chaos is gonna take one with his tail.
Oh, he's not going to give Hairs one.
Oh,
He's gonna try and steal
snap.
one when he's not paying attention.
Alright, directly engage Keith. Roll to directly engage him.
Defend.
Well, you can defend once we see his roll. Actually, yeah. Okay, so you can roll to defend your energy drinks from his tail.
And
Rolls 9. Okay. Okay, yeah, you can defend your energy drinks, but you expose yourself to a cost, retribution, or judgment.
He's totally going to defend the energy drink. It's wrong to steal.
He said if anyone wanted, they could
No,
have.
that was. I guess that was me. It wasn't Keith saying that. I was just saying, hey, anybody who wants to drink an energy drink. All right, Chaos, your retribution or judgment, or you could make it cost him.
I mean, if Lily is nearby, if Keith drinks them, probably she will want to ask if she can have one.
All right, yeah. Keith, do you give Lily an energy drink?
Of course I do. With a smile.
Yay!
Well, he's gonna cut his belt off, like with the tail.
As he turns around to hand it to Lily, your belt drops, and what underwear are you wearing, Keith?
Well, who says the pants fall off?
All right, sure.
Yeah. I have pants that doesn't fall off when I wear a belt. When I don't wear a belt.
True.
I just have to be careful what I put in them.
Okay, you don't notice it yet, but I'll keep it in my back pocket for later.
That is completely fine.
Okay.
He could just ask for an energy drink. He hasn't.
That would be being nice to Keith.
Yes, exactly.
Alright,
And they don't really see eye to eye.
Here.
They do not.
Alright. Works. Okay, yeah. The lesson continues, and this time it's Freya. Mrs. Sunshine tells you about one of the most serious foes he faced in the courts, or not he faced, the heroes faced in the Court of Blade. A ruthless murderer, an assassin who was mostly in the Asian region around. And you end up imagining yourself dressed up in old feudal Japanish gear. What would Freya wear if she were in old Japan?
She'd probably have a loose-fitting kimono, and her chest is wrapped, and she kind of has one of her arms hanging on the inside of her shirt.
Nice.
Nice. You hear Walkie say, "Wow, that assassin must have had a pretty impressive name, huh? They always go for cool names." And Mr. Sunshine says, "Actually, his name was Joe." Joe Kage. Oh, you hear Waki say. But he had a special knife, right? A knife he could throw and that would always come back to his hand, no matter where it landed.
Mr. Sunshine, the destroyer of dreams.
Cool.
This is just comical.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And Freya, you've been serving your lord, trying to hunt down this ninja, and you think you've cornered him in this very street. But at this point, you hear Lobo say, "He got cornered by heroes in the street. There are probably lots of civilians that could get hurt." And indeed, the street is filled with people. You see him about to strike onto
I'm
his
just going to
next
clear
victim.
Hopeless from the energy drink. And the fact that Keith gave it to me, so I'm not sure which one cleared it, but yeah.
So the assassin's about to strike someone?
Yes, yes.
Alright, she'll directly engage him.
Alright, you make your way through the people then. How do you engage him? He's currently on a rooftop, about to fall down 3 floors to land on his victim.
She basically will, run and kind of calculate the trajectory in her head and jump at the right angle to basically try and tackle him into the wall.
Alright, directly engage.
The skull pendant given to her by her lord fills her with determination.
Yes, your sensei! Given by your sensei of the arts.
Notice me, senpai.
Yes.
No, wait, that's Waki.
Okay, choose 2. Keep in mind, Mr. Sunshine says, this assassin always tried to use any opportunity he got to hurt civilians.
So she will create an opportunity for the civilians to run away by shouting, "Assassin! You died today!"
I've heard
And
worse
she
ways
will resist his blows as she tackles him into the wall, so he, like, his knife kind of grazes off her fur.
Okay, nice. As you hear that yell above, the 4 others of you are also dressed in feudal Japan attire.
Of course we are.
You're all samurai, if you choose.
I am a samurai wife to Keith.
Sure.
This is gonna be weird.
Yes!
Well,
I can imagine Chaos in heavy dragon-like armor, like themed.
yep.
Yes, is a dragonborn.
Yes.
Why you hear Waki say, well, why is Keith in Viking armor? No, why is Chaos in Viking armor? That's not right for the era. When you say dragonborn, sure, let's roll with it.
Oh, yes.
Alright, here's the thing. The ninja is very fast and nimble, Freya. He doesn't stay in your grip for very long. He slips out and he throws his knife. The 4 of you all roll savior to defend as many people. However, you could also direct or unleash your powers in some way to, prevent the knives from hitting. He's throwing them so fast and they always return immediately to his hand. It's as if he has a fan of knives.
Oh, well, I'll try to provoke him
Oh,
to
how do you do that?
basically make him toss it only Chaos.
What do you say to provoke? Okay, I mean, you don't have to roleplay it out, but if you want to.
I'm going to be terrible.
Bet you can go through this armor, bitch!
Okay, roll plus superior.
I did.
Oh, 9. Oh, he
I was about to
doesn't.
seduce him.
Oh, you know what? He overreacts and he tosses as many knives as he can over you. Before long, you look like a pincushion. And the knives always return to his hand, so your armor gets peeled away. Keith.
Yes.
What are you gonna do? He's focusing all his knife throwing efforts at Chaos. Actually, Jack, yeah, Jack, you like, how do you save a lot of people real fast?
Real fast? Well, easily, of course. I just go into my wind form, make a little mini hurricane so that, it pulls the knife straight to me and just, they orbit around me.
Okay,
Because,
nice.
can't throw a knife when the air currents are all fucked up.
Yeah, however, the knives still disappear from your air currents, returning to his hand as he throws more of them. But let's stick with Keith here for a moment.
Yes, it's going to be fine. He has a tough skin.
That's actually very true.
That's true.
Come on, he can survive Lisa.
I love that that's the metric. Can it survive Lisa?
But, well, he could sort of save here as he's going to melt all of the knives.
Nice.
That's unleashing your powers?
Mm-hmm.
Eight.
Alright.
My rolls today are not that high.
Okay, you managed to melt the knives for a bit, but now you have a 1000 degree knife that can go through everything.
God damn you.
So what?
Yes,
Not
indeed.
my fault. Not my fault.
Wrong.
It's not his fault though. He's
Isn't it
a
lucky?
brave, wonderful man.
Isn't it so very lucky that you have an air person around who can cool them up very, very fast?
Well, we just tempted them.
Alright, however, as you do this, Keith, your kimono has a wardrobe malfunction and it slips down. All heroes all heroes take a condition. As you see naked Keith.
I've been his roommate. How would this be anything new?
I'm his wife in this dream sequence.
Guilty, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fine. Okay, true, yeah.
Just a bit, just slightly guilty.
No, you're not hopeless. Yeah, I'm going to go with guilty.
Freya is angry at her subordinates' incompetence.
They totally are your subordinates in this scenario.
I just can't see it. Why would Jack be actually getting conditioned from someone actually just having a wardrobe malfunction? Especially someone who's his roommate.
Well, okay, you can laugh real loud then.
Yeah, probably would.
Oh, he will. Probably.
Yes, would as well.
You're all terrible people.
Yes. And?
If he's a wonderful person.
Nah.
He locked me into a bottle for 2 days and forgot about me.
Yeah, at this point...
No, that was not me.
Mr.
I did forget about you, but I didn't put you in a bottle.
Mr. Sunshine says at this point, the heroes were thankfully very able to keep the civilians safe. What they didn't know was that the king was coming for a visit. His name was King Leo. And Jennifer says, quite loud from the front row, he had a blade that could cut through anything. And Spectral says, even immaterial things. And Mr. Sunshine says, actually, that's not part of the dream sequence. You really had a sword that could do that. And Spectral says, yes, I know. Out from the now cleared empty streets steps on a man who packs a myriad of swords. He looks somewhat like this.
I thought you would be an image of Archer from Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah, for a moment there, I would have thought it would be Archer as well.
Yeah, actually same here.
It's not like, yeah, okay.
Could have been Gilgamesh.
Yeah, it could be Gilgamesh.
Nah, Gilgamesh doesn't really know how to use his weapon, which is why he lost.
Oh, true. That's why he just shoots them at people.
From what
instead of,
is he from?
using
Yeah,
them.
Fate Stay Night.
Okay.
a really wonderful show. You should watch it.
Yes,
It is
him,
also right.
especially Fate Zero.
Thankfully we have...
And to be fair, the spin-off where it most, comedy is actually also really good. It's actually also pretty good.
Alright. Jack, he's right behind you. And you see a black smoking sword behind him as he takes it and swings it at you.
Well, honestly, why would I be afraid? I'm made out of wind.
Yes, indeed. That moment, you feel your world falling in two. You feel yourself being in two places.
That's not really new. I'm the wind.
Yes,
I'm everywhere
indeed.
anyway.
Yes, indeed. However, you can't put yourself back together. And a realization of fear comes upon you. You've been cut in half, even in your immaterial form. At that moment, behind you, everybody sees this. The stone gate that you can see back there. Oh, I need to ping it proper. See you back there? Gets cut in half. The buildings get cut in half. A river gets cut in half. The bridge falls apart. Bamboo toppling over. Freya,
I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a massive spurt of blood from Jack. It's like,
well,
I thought-
probably not, since you're immaterial still, but you have lost control of your other half. You can still feel it, but you can't control it. Freya, the building roof that you're standing on is toppling over. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Is there anyone underneath it?
Yes, Keith, and you're crashing into him, getting buried together next to him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Get off my husband!
Knowing that
Fuck, you
Keith
must-
himself is a pretty big wimp, she's basically like trying to hold up the pieces over him.
Don't you say anything, Keith? This is a dream sequence. That's why I'm you.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, "Move, you fool!"
Fly, you fools.
Keith crawls away like the weakling he is.
Yes. Chaos. You see Jack's sort of immaterially floating around. Freya holding up the house that collapsed over Keith, and Lily helping Keith. I'm pretty much assuming Chaos. What are you gonna do? Have you ever faced an opponent that can cause this much destruction? The sword in his hands is having a black smoking blade.
That's just weird. Well, let's try and distract him from the others so that he can't do anything against them.
Alright. Keep in mind, he's an adult and you're... he technically... Actually, I forgot about this, but technically these people would have a +1 on you. For this roll, let's say he's a big boss, so he's got a +1 to difficulty, or you're gonna get a -1 if you engage him directly.
I would try and stop his powers from working.
Okay. Sounds like a good idea.
So unleash my powers, since it's not personally directly engaging.
Yeah, you're unleashing your powers to stop everybody's powers. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
If this fails, Jack will materialize, and he's currently cut in half. Freya will probably not be as strong anymore, and she'll drop under the house.
It works. It works.
It does work. But if... Okay, yeah. You unleash your smoke. Describe how this affects the swordman. King Leo.
Let's see. So the smoke disappears now, correct? From the weapon.
Yeah, the weapon becomes inert. Right. And Mr. Sunshine narrates, if we didn't had at the time a hero who could disable such artifacts, we probably would have lost the day.
How convenient.
Very convenient. Yeah, once he's disabled his powers, I think we'll just try and subdue him, maybe?
Alright, sure. But before you can do that, I want both Freya and Jack to take a powerful blow from the out of control effect. It's not that directed, because you only rolled a 7. There's some complications with that. So both of you roll me to take a powerful blow to see if you can ward off the effect and get yourself to safety. Jack can, which is good.
Don't you have a +1, Jack? When you were cut in half?
What do you mean?
Don't you have one condition when you got cut in half? Or did I hear wrong?
No, he didn't give me any condition for that.
Oh.
I actually thought I did, but that's fine. That's fine. Moment of the doubt, you got right. Okay. Freya.
Freya starts screaming as her strength leaves her muscles and the house just crushes down on her.
Lily and Keith, is there anything you can do to save her?
Shit.
How can we save the strong and courageous Freya? Always right.
Shit.
I can try to blast all the rocks away with my fire.
Fire is always the solution.
Fire is always the solution. Good idea.
How can you blast rocks away with fire? That doesn't make sense.
Haven't you ever heard of fight fire with fire?
But that's a crashed building, not a fire.
Well.
Come on, Dead Last, you're gonna burn her to bits.
Yeah, right? She's get buried and cremated.
We're just gonna see that. Well, Keith is going to use Reality Storm.
Okay, sure.
And harden his fire. So it actually pushes the boulders away. Yeah, or maybe pushes it away.
Still roll Savior, please.
Savior. That's also alright. Wait a minute. No, that's a 10. I believe I have... yeah, that's a 10. I have influence over Freya.
Oh, and if you're trying to save him, yeah, you get a +1. Okay, nice. Okay. Right. Mr. Sunshine says, though we heroes back in the day managed to subdue all these criminals, within time their weapons got lost and have never been seen again. And with that, we return to the end of the class.
Would you actually lose your influence now over her?
No. Only if he uses the influence actively to force her to do something or reject it.
So basically saving them or that kind of stuff won't actually...
That won't cost you influence, no.
Okay.
Alright. with that, we come kind of to the end of the class and the end of our session. I hope you had some fun here. If there's anything you want to do afterwards and, you know, talking about your dreams and working that over with your friends, go for it.
What dream?
What dreams are you talking about?
I didn't actually have one.
Yeah, I had, you know, more thoughts, man, in mind, but I tried to focus it down a bit to give it, like, more... Go with the best ones.
Jack actually just huffs before dragging Devon out of there so that they can go to the new apartment that he's furnished and gotten done for them.
Alright, what does it look... I mean, Devon says, so what did you get us?
It's a nice 2-bedroom, office, living room.
Must have been
kitchen.
expensive.
My dad's a lawyer, and my mentor actually owes him a lot, so it's all good.
Yeah. How is your mentor doing, by the way? You are Umbra's apprentice? Oh, how does she call you?
Usually I'm the brat.
Yeah, that sounds like her, alright.
But it works out.
Yeah. Hi, May. It looks really nice, this place. I could get used to it. It would be good to have one place where I can duck down if things get, well, hot at home, but that's...
Did you know that, if you actually need the place, you can seriously just live here? Your dad can't get here. And even if we could, I would honestly see pissed off Umbra actually letting anything happen to us.
Yeah, I don't think Umbra would let that happen. So yeah, why not? I'm gonna stay here for a few days, see how it feels.
Cool.
Right. Yeah, actually... Do you have influence over Devon?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. Right, yeah,
As I said, the only person who I don't have influence over is actually Chaos from the team itself.
Yeah. Anything else you groupies you want to group up there while you're still in the classroom?
Yeah, do you want to do some training?
The
She'll
usual.
nod. Yeah.
Let's
And
go.
don't they train?
Lisa obviously would go with them, and I was like, can I watch?
Okay. I don't see a problem with that.
You get a beautiful smile from Lisa.
Yo, I want to work out too. I'll be joining you. That cool?
Oh no.
Freya says no.
Lisa just smiles that same smile as she did for Chicken McQuaddle. Just like kind of slightly manic, and it's like her hand is sparkling with the little miniature explosions. Like, I would love for you to join us.
Well, you can't really do anything to stop him from joining you. You can, just take
Hey, you
control
can
of the
work out with
training area.
me, yells Chicken McQuaddle. Oh, that's cool, I guess.
Saved by the chicken, man.
As it should be.
Oh, Chaos and Freya and Lisa had to work out then, I suppose.
Yeah.
Now Lisa will just watch. She's so much for working out, other than like basic stretching and that kind of stuff.
Oh, right. Rosa,
Yeah, she's not super
you,
strong.
you can manipulate gravity, right?
Yeah.
Can you help me out with a bit with training by increasing gravity on me?
Sure, but I don't want to get blown up. She eyes Lisa skeptically.
Lisa is just like smiling, just normally this time. It's like, oh, it's totally fine. And there is a boarding somewhere, and there's like, touch him with one finger. It's mine. And I will end you. I don't care about your gravity, man. I can make your gravity explode.
Owaio Shinderu. Nani? Splat.
She
All
is
right.
really one of those, what's it called now again? Not tsundere,
Yandere?
yeah, yandere.
Alright, sure, Rosa gonna
At
help
least
you
I
work
thought
out.
honestly just, I wanted Lisa to be this stereotypical, is that you should always be aware of the quiet ones. Because she's so painfully shy, but because, Hayos is different, so that's completely fine. She's not overly shy, except super, super duper shy at times with him. And now that her stalking has been brought out to the open, it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna stake my claim. Completely. It makes completely and utter sense in her mind.
Try to at least. I mean, he doesn't seem that way. He's just like,
Besides, Lisa's more than happy to feed him.
Okay.
That doesn't sound weird at all.
No. Alright. I'm gonna be having some interesting things prepped up for the new year.
I hope it's
That
gonna be fun.
sounds worrying.
Yeah, you should be worried. Also,
I thought that we burnt. Oh yeah, we are still playing next week. Yeah.
no, we're not
25th.
gonna
Oh
play
yeah.
next week. It's
the.
No,
Sorry.
I'm not on that.
It's just Christmas Day. No one cares about Christmas Day.
we're
Well,
probably not
actually,
gonna-
they celebrate Christmas in the UK on the Christmas Day, not the Christmas Eve.
Yeah, well,
So,
they're crazy people.
Yeah, besides, I don't do Christmas, so.
Let's quickly
Not my
do the
religion.
how you've grown here. Chaos, how have you grown?
That's it.
I don't really know. This was a bit weird.
I know it was a weird episode, but I just wanted to try and do something weird for Christmas.
I don't think he grew into any of them, actually.
Well, that's fine. I mean, we could skip out. Did any of you feel like they grew in some way? Go for it.
Yeah, totally. Keith grew closer to Freya in his dream.
Awesome.
She should just always be like that.
Jack actually also grew, but he actually grew away from the team because all of the daydreams just make him look like this. Hi, I'm the hero who comes at the last moment and utterly fucking, useless outside of being like this Mr. Sunshine-like character.
Oh yeah, you
He-
were kind of
he-
like Mr. Sunshine, weren't you?
Yes.
Hmm.
And Jack absolutely despises fucking that.
Well,
so
I found like you should grow more into an own image of yourself, right? Because that's who you were, rather than grow away from the team, is what sounds to me.
maybe. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, why not? Let's go into your own
Maybe
image
he-
then. And I'm going to shift. I don't actually want to shift anything, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with what I have right now.
Okay, shift yourself in a way to be less like Mr. Sunshine.
Superior down. Or superior down. Definitely one of those two.
I guess that's danger up and savior down.
Okay.
I can't really shift my mundane any lower without actually suffering hugely, because I'm one of those people that have 5 labels, thanks to because add +2 to the label your mentor embodies, so I actually got more.
That's why you're failing so rarely and get so few conditions, because you have good rolls.
Well, yeah, seriously, it's amazing what I have
Good.
at the moment.
Good. I'm looking forward to January.
Good, torture Jack.
Okay, Freya, do you have influence over Keith?
Yes, I do.
So, and he gave it to you again, so you could shift his labels. Or have to shift his labels.
This is due to Dream Freya. So
Yes.
obviously his superior is up.
A moment.
Yes, that sounds like a cell phone.
Okay, Lily, did you grow?
I grew closer to Keith because I was his wife in one dream sequence, because why not?
I only saved you twice, man. What's up with that?
Okay, fine. I guess I grew closer to the team because of Jack.
I find it funny with the Keith, though.
Yes,
Why?
it's hilarious, but yeah, it makes more sense with Jack. This time.
This time. I actually do have influence over you.
Yes, you do.
Right, so what got changed?
So don't lower my mundane is basically all I have to say.
So
I'm
Yeah,
actually
that's
going to put your
gotcha.
mundane up. And
Oh, no.
I'm going to put your danger down. Because
You're
The
undoing what you did to me.
I know, right?
I think I'm going to take a potential for that and not clear guilty. No, I like you clear my conditions. Go away, guilty.
All
I'm
right.
not guilty.
Okay, Keith, you got your superior. What frame? What did you shift?
Superior up and
Freak is locked.
okay. Danger down.
It can go down.
It's already on
It's
the way
already
down.
it's
Oh.
already a
So
minus
it
2.
only leaves
Okay.
mundane and
Your
Danger.
chief is not
Oh.
dangerous.
And
No.
lower that mundane.
Oh, great! I'm totally not mundane anymore. I'm totally a freak.
You're a
Yeah.
freak.
Freak. Yeah.
Join the
All right.
club.
Freak minus 2 in mundane.
All right, guys, we're gonna play next on the 8th of January.
Wait,
if
I
everything
didn't
goes
get
well.
mine.
Oh, how did you grow, Freya?
She grew away from the team
Why?
because Jack seems indifferent to all of us. Because at least Keith is like interacting in a we hate each other way, and Chaos and Lily is her roommate, and Chaos is always training. But Jack seems completely like he doesn't like want to involve with us at all. He ran off with Devin.
True.
True. I'm not going to say no to that. So what? When you grow away from the teams, you want to take influence away, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it, Freya? Freya, no more influence. Even though I saved you. Damn it.
That was a dream, and you aren't interacting with us at all. Love us more than Devin.
That is kind
Never.
Will
of
that
true.
become more useful?
No, never.
And there comes Umbra, and there
Yeah.
Umbra appears again.
Nah. It's more of a case why he's not so very expressionist. He's been a bit busy. 2, he's still annoyed at Keith. And because, Keith is kind of the life of the party, and he honestly thinks all of you kind of abandoned him. So he's not very happy
Oh.
with any of you for
Oh,
forgetting
so-
him for 2 days.
Finally, it's not all on Keith. Good to hear.
It's mostly on Keith, though.
It's only mostly on.
He's actually okay with Chaos as long as, Chaos doesn't hurt Lisa, but it seems that, Lisa is more prone to harming everyone else, so it
Yes.
actually makes sense to be like, Jack is all like, hi Chaos, bye-bye Chaos. Have a nice time with Lisa, bye.
I hope she don't blow you up.
Yeah,
5
pretty
minutes
much.
later, explosion, and it's like, did he survive?
Huh?
I'm not sure how he survived that. Something like that, probably.
He's fine. Ish.
Yeah, he has kind of regenerate.
Well, you just have to pull off his head.
Keith got dark.
Yep.
Just gonna burn his skull alive.
As long as it's not a powerful regeneration of Wolverine.
Well, we haven't discovered how powerful it is yet.
Well, if you are not as it's possible to be as powerful as Wolverine. He can, regenerate from what is it?
A
Just
drop of blood.
yes.
I know.
It's stupid.
Yeah. But like I said, we don't know how strong his regeneration is.
That is true. Well, there are ways to get around regeneration. Like you could freeze him so you are completely frozen. You don't regenerate from that.
Internal body heat too high, flames and whatnot.
Just cold enough ice.
Well,
Because
technically,
that
think
makes
about
sense.
Captain
Because that
America
makes sense.
and what do you call him?
Sabretooth?
Satan?
No. Well, Sabretooth too, but more like think about Captain America and Bucky Barnes. They were both iced.
The Winter Soldier.
Yeah, they were both iced multitudes
Well,
of times. It's fine.
Wasn't Bucky taken into what's it called?
He became Hydra's agent.
Yeah, Hydra secret camp.
Yeah, but he wasn't really on their side. He was mind wiped every other day, plus,
Yeah, that is true.
and then put into ice. Sometimes for years, like 20 years, for
But was
example,
he,
in ice.
but he wasn't really, frozen down like Captain America was.
He was put in cryo.
He was put in cryo, which is kind of different from cryo than crashing down in ice with a ship. Different, kind of. Cryo is controlled. The other thing is not controlled.
And yeah.
So,
Oh well.
Oh well. In any case, I will see you all sometime in
January.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, somewhere something
In
like
the
that.
future! Or something.
Or something.
Also, I have a bit of an amusing idea for a character. Like, he would not be good at anything except from generating one sort of barrier. That's basically impenetrable. Like, he's supposed to be like this, the absolute shield, something like that. But he can't do anything else.
Well, the Absolute Shield will always find its weakness in some way.
I mean, think about
eventually.
it this way. Even in One Piece, for example, what they did is when Devil Fruit's just like being fire elemental and
Well,
fucking wind elemental and whatnot. They introduced Haki, which is like fine,
Well,
whatever. But he
he would-
can't actually hit you.
that power would actually be kind of, weak against Nova because they have the move flare that can teleport you through any sort of barrier. Any.
That's basically just apparating in Harry Potterverse, depending on how you do it.
Yeah.
But it is, as you say, it is interesting.
I mean, it could be an NPC for Atom if he wants to play around that concept. If he's around in the call.
I have 2 character concepts that I would like to try off at some point.
I have several.
I think we all.
Well, I also have several, but I have 2 that I really want to try out.
You saw the image with the Tyranids from before.
Yes.
Yes.
Yesterday with our heresy session, we talked about a bit about Necrons and Tyranids, and I had this
Necrons.
idea, and I had this idea that basically play another transform that looked like one of the Tyranid warriors from that image.
Well, I think if you really looked like that, you would be hunted down on the spot.
Definitely.
Demon body heroes. It would be just like, no, that is way too
All
creepy.
life is precious, and thus I will make a transformed Lily. That's actually a toad. That's an old one. All life is precious.
All life is precious. That is correct.
Except for Bakshas.
Except here's life. And Bosch,
He's not alive.
Well,
I
that
think-
depends on your point of view. I mean, technically, he's still alive, and
Little-
Umbra and our lovely headmistress are basically draining her dry. Or draining him dry, like one itsy bitsy tiny bit at a time.
Yes. Because they're nice people.
Isn't it mysterious that Umbra's dad, dad father figure is just randomly fucking disappeared? Whew.
He died. We know he died.
Yeah, I know, but students don't.
You know, also could be kind of, cool to try just for a session. A day in our adult superhero life.
That might actually be really cool
wow.
session.
Let me just say it this way: for
Then
Otrix, that would be
you look at-
really boring.
Then we could look at each character and what they would do.
Otrix literally just he walks to college, takes his classes, gets back, makes dinner along with what was her name again? Wow, I forgot her name. God damn it!
Fail.
Yes, she's
I
going to
can-
murder him. Otrix,
Well, and
Emily.
it could-
There we go.
Yeah, and it could end up with all of them meeting at Yvette's pastrying shop.
Yeah, well,
That could actually be quite interesting.
yeah, why not? Umber usually just, she does her shift at the school, then she goes and does a bit of night, like evening stuff on a clinic. It's a volunteer clinic, by the way, funnily enough, where she volunteers at. If you ever manage to get there, you'll find that she actually does have a bedside manner.
Where she pretends to be human.
More like there, she actually lets go of the mask of being a horrid person. And sometimes she meets up with Stryker for a meal, or Jack's father. But mostly with Stryker, because, they're both two geniuses and it's lovely to tinker.
That depends how much free time Striker has with.
Well, yeah, that's why I
his
said
life
occasionally.
situation.
I said occasionally, besides she's quite busy herself.
When he's not busy stealing Laylee's bike.
He hasn't
I-
done that yet.
I
He's
think
inventing
that's-
his own.
And of course,
Oh, well, he
like
can already
all
have
the
done
other
that
heroes,
already.
I would assume both Umbra, Stryker, and Rachel, all three at least, are still part of the Hero Association, which means that they all actually do some hero work on the side as well. Not just teaching and doing all that kind of stuff.
No, actually, officially, Rachel has retired from the Hero Association.
Umbra hasn't. Which already should ring
Well,
Rachel's
retired-
alarm spells.
Retired and retired, she's working for them at the school.
Yeah, well, Umbra still actually takes active missions, usually on the other side of the globe.
Yeah.
And Buckshot is not empty yet. Wonder that.
I know that.
Just love it. Rachel will totally fucking play Peace Late when she knows.
Otrix will figure out how to complete
I
the
saw that
disintegrate him
message
eventually.
at him. I saw that.
Unlimited
Well,
power.
I've posted that before. Here's the real one. Here's the real. There we go.
Instead of the fake one. Yes, I approve.
I approve too.
Guys, that is fucking amazing. I also, since I started watching One Piece again, I found out it would be a super cool fucking ability to have the same ability as Sugar.
Oh God, Sugar!
Turn
I want to
people
kill
into
that fucking
dolls.
bitch.
Yeah, think about it. How
Wait, that's
amazing!
funny.
Like, how amazing would that power be? Like, absolutely amazing. That is like, if we ever do this again, I'm totally gonna fucking steal that and be like, Hulk.
Wait, Sugar, I'm thinking about pudding. Who's Sugar again?
Sugar is the one that turns people into toys.
Yep.
Oh, her.
You should have someone playing like Nora.
Let's make a contract. From now on, you shall polish my shoes every day.
What?
Oh, it would be so funny. I don't know what I would like. I would make her total like a spoiled little princess because what else can you do with that kind of
Oh
character?
wow! Did not know this.
What?
That Sugar and Monette was sisters. I had forgotten about that.
I knew it.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh well.
Yeah, Ruby season 5 is ending soon, isn't it? I should really start watching that.
The problem with sugar, for example, is that it's the Hobby no Mi actually grants eternal youth to the user. So who knows actually how old she actually is? Because if she actually, think about it, if she joined around the time when
She was 10. No, she was 7.
Yeah, so think about it. She joined when she was 7, and that was before they came to Dressrosa, and that was over 10 years ago. Well, before 10 years ago. That would mean that she would be like 20 and a bit over in a 7-year-old's body.
19. No?
I don't think it's being said
wait, she's
anywhere.
actually 22.
The wiki says 22.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make myself something to eat.
Yeah,
Take care.
same thing.
Weakling.
Did you?
So many strange ideas.
I'll see you guys later as well. Have
Bye.
fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. See you guys. Actually, next year. It's gonna be a great year. See you then.